Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Thank
meet
you
you.
very much. Thank you. It's fascinating listening to what you had to say. I was trying to tune into the whole thing. What did you do before computer generation, before CG? Were you working at the time?
Oh yeah, I've been working in this business since 1979.
Oh my goodness.
I'm one of the old guys here. And in the old days, we used to use miniatures more, but we used them in this movies too. We used miniatures. I wanted to use miniatures because CG is used so much that I wanted to use miniatures and matte paintings as an alternate to mixed media, right? And so we used, when you come into the LAPD building in Blade Runner, the LAPD building is this miniature. It's a 1/35th scale miniature. It's about 15 feet tall, right? But we added a ton of CG on top of it, but still I felt it was really cool. And we have it's so many different mixed media here. We have CG on top of plates we shot in Mexico. We shot in Mexico City and then added tons of detail where we took out all the cars, all the trees. We extended made canyons of streets going down into the plate to extend the city down, while at the same time adding brutalistic buildings of various scales to extend the city up. So we sort of pulled it in both directions, and that's just working on top of the Mexico City plates. For some of the other shots, we're full on CG, but we tried to really get into Roger Deakins' form of lighting and try to treat it. If it's a dark scene, it would be dark, because that's what's normal. That's what would happen. But as far as what I did before, I mean, we would do a lot more 2D things where you just shoot plates. But in general, I like doing that anyway because I come out of the camera department. And early on for the movie, we decided that if we could shoot something, we would. And if we could build the set, we would, to the limits of how much we could afford. So we would always build out as much as we could build. Dennis Gassner did a great job, and a production designer, to build it. But the actual places we had, every wide shot, it was like it needed to be done in, like, every wide shot in the movie is a visual effect, because even though we built sets, they were big but not enormous, and we needed to show the immense quality of the world that we were in, right? So if you look at a wide shot in Blade Runner 2049, I'll bet you $20 it's a visual effect shot.
Wow, how much fun this work is. What inspired you, and what inspires you to stay in it?
Well, I mean, for me, I was very fortunate in that I come out of the camera department, and I love lining up things in the camera and working with camera and shooting plates first. That's why I love to shoot as much as I can shoot. And then I think it's extra realism, because if I can shoot something, I know it's real, and then I incorporate it into a composite or whatnot to make it look right. And what really gets me going is finding a shot that looks real and looks good, but also echoes the emotional moment in the story. And if I can find all those three things, because lots of times visual effects is just used for a big, elaborate, spectacle, and I don't really like that. I like it where it looks good, it looks real, and it echoes a theme in the story. And that's what really gets me going. When I see something like that, it's really exciting, because then you're filmmaking.
You are a master mixer, is what you are.
Yeah,
really are. Sort of the bartender of visual effects.
I hope I make good drinks.
Well, you've got 4 nominations now?
4. This is the 4th, yeah.
Congratulations, and thanks for such a fascinating story.
Well,
I could hog you all night, but I know they're all kind of anxious to speak with you.
The secret is I found something that I'm good at, and I love doing it. The only problem is it keeps me away from my wife and my son too much.
Yes,
but
it's
it's really exciting when you get a chance to do something special, and it doesn't happen very often in life. And we had a chance to do something special with this movie, and I think it wasn't lost on anyone.
I'm sure not. Thank you very much. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Wonderful to speak with you.
Thank you very much.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.